Mel, first just going back to last weekend, how are Eleanor and Jess? Because I mean, a double blow for you.
Yeah, it was a strange opening 20 minutes of the game. Jessie's got concussion. She's fine now. She's just following the protocol to return to play, so she'll miss this weekend due to FA guidelines. Eleanor's been sent for numerous scans on her knee. We've sent them off for a second opinion, but again, she'll certainly be missing this weekend as well.
And that is unquestionably a blow for you.
Yeah, it's a huge blow. They're two big players, but you know we've got a squad, and there's opportunities now for other people to come in. I thought Brianna done really well in terms of her first minutes, really, in a big chunk of time since we last played Birmingham, funnily enough. So yeah, Brianna will come back in and captain the side this weekend.
The Cup then with Portsmouth, a great opportunity for you. I mean, I suppose that the FA Cup could be an avenue to go down in terms of your season perhaps looks more towards the Cup than the league to a degree.
Yeah, we've got obviously a cup game and then 7 league games. There's not a lot of game time left for the players, so every game's important. We want to get through to the quarterfinals of the competition. It's a really important and prestigious cup, and we want to go as far as we can. So we're taking the competition seriously, as we have done in every round, and we want to go there and get through.
I mean, the draw's favoured you. It's a great draw for you, but it's the old cliche banana skin.
Yeah, but we like travelling away. We've got a good away record, really good. We're flying down to Portsmouth, so the travel's not an issue. We'll train Saturday morning when we arrive, and you know the kind of the operation behind the team is professional for them. We're giving them a great opportunity in terms of how we're getting there and what we're doing when we're there. So the players should be ready and raring to go. Cheers.
Hi Mel, just following on from that, obviously you played Portsmouth in the league in December. Everybody would probably have expected you to win on paper, but they held you to a draw. What were the main lessons you learned from that in terms of the threat they might pose this time?
Yeah, they've got some good players. They've got some pace. They've brought some players in during the transfer window. I think looking back on the game, the first goal was a mistake. We sent them away on a counter-attack when we had good possession, and we got caught napping early on in the second half, straight after kick-off off a throw-in. So, there were really avoidable goals on our behalf, and we've learnt them lessons.
Talking of league versus cup, it's so tight. You could have leapt to the top, with a win against Birmingham pretty much in. Are you conflicted between showing the fans a good cup run and concentrating on the league, or given the few number of games left, is that not really an issue for you and the players?
It's not really an issue because they're 7 days apart, so we want consistency. We've hit the reset button following the defeat last weekend, and we want to go on another run, and it starts on Sunday. And like I say, yeah, we've had a couple of players injured and who might be missing, but the competition's there, and if players know if they play well, they've got an opportunity to keep their shirt.
As Nick's alluded to there, it's a great show for the fans to have a really good cup run, whatever happens in the league.
Yeah,
The later stages of the cup is really great for them.
It's exciting. We can't look further than this round. We respect the opponents. Previous years we've had some really good cup ties against some WSL teams, but we've got to make sure we are fully prepared and put a good shift in on Sunday to get through first. Cheers.
You mentioned Emily and Mary there as sort of, if you are missing them for a while, how big a sort of part would Katie want to be a part of that kind of puzzle, if you like, as well?
Yeah.
Developing so quickly as a
Yeah, really important. We've got 4 wide players, and probably 3 of them can play a central role. Katie played yesterday for Courtney against Arsenal in the PJ. She played an hour just to get some minutes and get some good touches of the ball, and she scored 2 goals. So again, it's been worthwhile kind of giving her that opportunity, and she'll play a part on Sunday as well.
And Emily was a real handful when she went up front last weekend. She, more than anyone probably, has improved so much since you came to this level. I imagine you don't have any. Others obviously your record speaks for itself. But I assume you don't have any concerns about her being able to do that role for however long it might need to be.
No, I've got no issues. Like we said, she did it last year, and she transitioned from the wide into the central area really easily and hit the ground running and scored quite a lot of goals for her. So conscious that she hasn't scored yet this season, but she works really hard for the team, and he's got also some good assists this season, so different for her if she gets the nod to play central, but really confident that she can produce up there. Cheers.
Just one from me, Mel. Where do you kind of feel you're at with the balance, and other clubs are wrestling with this, I think, as well, of playing at the stadium and having the prestige of that and the opportunity to grow the game and all that side of things, and arguably as a club you've got responsibility for that, but then also Apple kind of being your home, the team probably being more used to playing there, probably more atmospheric in terms of the crowd being tighter and all of that. Where do you see the balance of that? Because it is a tricky one.
It is, but I think as we progress now, I'm more in favour of playing at the stadium.
Right.
I think we've had 2 really hard fixtures there.
Yeah.
I thought on Sunday we were really competitive. When you look at the first game of the season against Birmingham to what we did on Sunday, it was night and day. Yes, we've had some, the Katie Kitchen, Jessie Staple, things didn't go quite our way, and ifs, buts and maybes, if they're all available in the stay on, it could have been a different story, but it wasn't. I just think it's a much better feel. There's more opportunities for people to come and watch. The surface is better. The infrastructure around the stadium is better, and we've got Durham there in a couple of weeks as well. So I think playing at the stadium's the future for us.
And you feel that it can work both ways. It can do all the, like you say, growing the game, hopefully getting more people in, a better match day experience, but it can also work for your players and the football you're wanting to play.
Yeah, I think the more games we play now, we're playing at bigger stadiums, and it's now starting to become the norm, where maybe a couple of seasons ago when we did play there it wasn't. It was a novelty. But travelling to Portsmouth this weekend will feel different because you're going back to a little ground, and London City's a little ground, but then you're going back to St James's, big stadium, so it's almost just trying to get the balance in how it maybe feels and how the players need to show up is important.